Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey, Proctavia World. Good morning. How are you doing? How's everyone doing this morning? I was trying to just finish off doing my nail. How are you doing? A bit of a different time today, so let's see how this goes. I have some things I wanted to show you guys. We've had some new additions so far. Good, good. What fragrance are you wearing today? What's your fragrance of the day? What are you wearing? You know what? This morning I was in quite a rush. I didn't give too much thought to what I was going to wear. Actually, can you hear me? Okay. I'm having a coffee as well. I don't normally drink coffee, but I needed one this morning, so here goes. Just gonna wait to see if a few people come on. We're gonna give it a few minutes. Give it a good 5 minutes. Just you love Dio, I know. That has to be your present literally every single time you are celebrating something. I know what to get you. It will always be a Dio, a Miss Dio. Maybe I don't know. Do you like the Joy? Dio Joy. I don't know. The Intense is quite nice. It's a better option in comparison to the original. So maybe that. I don't know if you've tried that. I think you would like the Intense. So yeah. What am I wearing today? Have you not? You need to try that. You absolutely need to try the Intense. I like the Intense. It's a bit more added oomph. Love the peonies. Oh yes. I have a fragrance which has got quite lovely peonies. Which one? I'm trying to think. I've got something with quite lovely peonies. So yeah. I'll and for smell blooming. You know what? I think you would like the fragrances from Tessa Williams because she's got just the thing, and I think that you would enjoy. What was it? Was it the Love? You would love Tessa's Love. Where is the camera? It's so annoying when you're trying to find the camera. There. You would like this one, Daliso. Jon Snow, good morning. Daliso, I was just saying, I think you would love this one. It's a gorgeous. You would love this, and it's got, I think, Lily of the Valley, if I'm not mistaken, but it's a lovely perfume. This is Tessa Williams' Love from Elements. Good morning, John. How are you doing? It's gorgeous. I think Daliso would love this because she was just saying she loves Miss Dio Blooming Bouquet. So I think this one she would absolutely love. It's a gorgeous fragrance. John, my morning is fine. All good. I don't know about you. My morning is absolutely fine so far, not too bad. I wanted to show some new additions. Do you know what is annoying? I have time in the morning, and then when everyone is kind of on in the evening, I'm a bit busy, much more busy in the evening than I am in the morning at the moment. It's not too bad. Oh, fabulous. What are you up to other than watching? What are you up to? Did you go out for the walks in the country for some videos? I hope so. I so admire your countryside. You are so fortunate to live in an area like that. I wish I did, would be nice. So, yeah. Right. I wanted to share something with you guys. First of all, I have this sample pack. This is a newly launched fragrance house, and it's a British house. So this is Avenoir Perfumery, and this is their sample kit. And there's 4 fragrances. Can I come along for the walkies, John? Oh, hello, Let Gamer. Good morning. Oh, don't, it's grim. Fair enough. Finally, we've had a bit of sun come through the clouds today, John, because it's been quite miserable, but it's a bit better today. So, yeah. The Let Gamer, how is it going? I hope you're having a lovely morning. I was just showing the sample set from a newly launched house, Avenoir Perfumery. And there's 4 samples, 4 fragrances in the collection. So you've got Prerogative, and there's Zephyr. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And there's Beyond the Bonds. There is also Tellurium, and that's what they are. Don't know if you can see that, if you are able to read. I think maybe, just maybe. Anyway, so these fragrances, they are cruelty free. Obviously, they are vegan, and as well they are gender neutral. And this is how the samples look. So that's our samples. And naturally, if you look at the juices, naturally, when I saw the darker juice, it was kind of calling me the darker juice. Look at that. Where's the camera? There. So naturally, I went for the darker juice. So this is, the darker juice is Prerogative. Oh my God, I'm always trying to find the camera lens. Where is it? So we've got that. And this Prerogative, you've got a warm and enveloping fragrance, and this has notes of leather, there's brown sugar, there's vanilla, patchouli, and pepper. And when I spread this, I'm just going to give you some initial impression. I'm actually wearing it. Richly, the initial spread, that patchouli, it's got quite a lot of patchouli. Like, richly, you are hit with lots of patchouli. It really is a patchouli heavy. And I was trying to think, there is a fragrance I've smelled which kind of reminded me of this. And I know, John, you may be familiar with this because it reminded me of one of the fragrances from Lucy. So one of La Maison Hedonique, and it's got, bear with me a second, because the initial spray kind of reminded me of something that you do get out of Nike. So I don't know, because looking at the notes, other than the fact that they are both vegan and cruelty free, I think, hey Tony, good morning. I'm not sure what it is that it's got in it that is making it that feel, or maybe this is just the kind of natural feel of natural fragrances. Maybe yes, John, this is the coffee one, double shot. So there is something in this which smells quite similar to what I'm picking up in the Prerogative. I think maybe it's the naturalness, like how natural fragrances that don't have maybe too much chemicals in them. And I know even natural fragrances does have a chemical in them, but there is something about them that natural, maybe it's the natural feel of fragrances, because to be honest, I do not have a lot of natural fragrances, if I'm being honest. The oil, maybe. You know what, John? I can't tell for now. Yes, probably. I think, John, that's maybe what it is, because in as much as they have something similar to them, they are not at all similar fragrances, if that makes sense. You can tell they are related even though they are different. Absolutely, exactly. I think it's the naturalness, maybe the natural ingredients used. And now this is getting, obviously, the prerogative. You can now smell the vanilla coming through. Definitely, you can now smell the vanilla and the burnt sugar, the brown sugar. That is quite, it's quite nice. This is quite warm, much warmer compared to this one. So they are not the same fragrances, but they have something about them that's quite similar. So moving along, because we still have a few more. Which one shall we try? Let's go with Terrarium. So this one, again, it's described as a warm, woody yet spicy fragrance, and it has notes of sandalwood, cedarwood, and ginger. Sandalwood, cedarwood, and ginger. I like sandalwood. I do love cedar. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna go in here with, I can't even see myself. Let's use this. There are only samples. I shouldn't go in too much. I'm gonna try and refresh kind of my nose, not to smell anything much. So, oh, this is actually nice. This is nice. It's woody fresh. You know what? This is reminding me of kind of being in a forest. You know, like in a forest and there's wood. Imagine seeing dry woods. You love ginger tea. This is nice. This is lovely. It's kind of, you know, like a walk in the forest. Bear with me a second. Yes, this is like walking in a forest where there's like dry woods. This is how it smells. You know, when you are walking and you can see like maybe some cut trees and there's maybe twigs on the floor, you know, that feel of walking through. But then at the same time, there's still those plants that grow maybe throughout the year and they are still green, and that freshness, and you've got this breeze running through. That's how it smells. They are. And for those who are here, I'll let you in on a secret. I will be talking to the brand tomorrow. So be here 7 p.m. Wednesday. Tony, I'm reading your comment and I'm just replying to it. So we've received this, and let's put the comments up here. And are looking forward to this. So I will be talking to the brand tomorrow, so be here 7 o'clock because I'm quite interested to hear everything about this house. I know what you mean. Sounds lovely. I think, John, because I think this is something you would love, and it's got that kind of earthiness about it as well. You know, like you are walking, other than smelling the trees and everything around, you can smell the earth where you're walking. It's almost like a damp kind of earth. It's quite, it really is lovely. And you know what? These fragrances are really, really so affordable. Hi, Karen. Good morning. It's so lovely to... Yes, John, you both postponed that pedicure. It's so lovely to have you here, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Tony, I hope you are having a lovely day. Karen, how is your day going? We are sampling fragrances from Avenoir Perfumery. So I'm just going through their sample set. There's 4 fragrances. We've spoken about Prerogative, and now we were just, the one I just sampled now was Terrarium. And this is a woodsy, so you've got some cedarwood, sandalwood, and ginger. We need my feet to match them pretty hands of yours. Yeah, with pretty haircuts too. I saw someone is had a new haircut. So oh, fantastic. This is lovely. Karen, and Tony as well was just mentioning that he too got a sample set. So this is interesting because I was just telling everyone, Caroline, that I will be speaking to the brand tomorrow at 7 p.m. So I hope you will all join us, because nothing better than hearing it from the horse's mouth, as it were. So I'm looking forward to that. And moving on, let's sample the other two that we've got in the collection, and this is Beyond the Bonds. I don't even know why I'm showing this, because really you can't see much, can you? It's so hard to show samples, like literally can't see much. Anyway, this is Beyond Bonds. Yeah, Tony, you better try. Looking forward to seeing you here. And it will be very interesting and nice if everyone who's got the sample sets were here too as well, because then we could all get into this. I'm going to spray this one. Going in. I'm going on a different place because I sprayed here before. So now we've gone a bit up there, just so that it's not right. Oh, this is very green. This is quite green. Yes, this is green, and it's described as a clean and fresh yet woody scent. And this has notes of cedarwood, mint, and bergamot. Yes, I think I'm getting that greenness from the mint and the bergamot. I'll be honest, the bergamot in here is quite subtle, because I expect that bergamot, you know, sometimes you get the bergamot, it comes off almost like a kind of bitterness, citrusy. This one is not. That's brilliant, Karen. I really look forward to that. I'll come join you. I haven't tried them, as I've just not been in the headspace. Karen, I know, and I totally understand, especially if you are going through what you are going through. The best thing is obviously to take time and not try anything new until you are up for it. So I wish you well. It will get better. And I hope that, I know this may sound not so good, but I hope in the future, once you are up for it, you look for another little girl maybe, or maybe this time you go for a boy, but they say girls are always easier. So fingers crossed. And really, I've been thinking of you, Caroline. You've been in my thoughts always. And I just don't know. I wish I was able to help. I don't know how I can help. It's so hopeless a situation. Like, nothing I can do or say will make things so much better. So we can only hope for a better tomorrow, and I hope you find another companion. So sorry, mate. Yes, Tony, that is a good idea. I myself, as we will be sniffing along and talking to the brand, will give me more insight into my review as well, things to talk about and look forward to. And now we've got I know, Tony, what you meant. Fantastic. I really look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. I know, Karen. I think only time will make this easier. That's definitely. Break the rules to okay, and just me too. I would literally travel up to Scotland just for that hug and just for that comfort. And you know what, Karen? This is exactly what I was just saying to my friend this morning. I said it feels so hopeless that you wish you would be there for someone and you can't because of the distance, everything that's going on. But I wish I was there to give you massive cuddles and maybe drink lots of tea and maybe have a gin on, or something, just anything to cheer us up. So I hope it does get better. John. Anyway, we have the last one to go through before I will get into the unboxing, as it were. We have the last one to get through. So this one is called Zephyr. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let's see, because there's how you should pronounce the name. Let's see if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I hope so. Anyway, so this one, let's spray it. I'm gonna go. Okay, we've got clean space here. Going in there. John, come on, I have to stay sober. A cup of tea makes everything better. That's it, Tony. A cup of tea would do. But who knows? Oh, this Zephyr, to my nose, seems to be the one that's more calm from the collection than any others. Oh, Karen. Oh, sending you massive cuddles, Karen, all the way from Sussex. Massive cuddles and much love. Oh, bless. Oh. Oh, hello. We have a newbie on the channel, the Trusted Nose. Good morning. It's lovely to see you here. And thank you so much for joining in the Trusted Nose. So for anyone in the chat, the Trusted Nose is a reviewer on here, and he is also on Instagram with the same handle. I recently came across his page, so if you are not following, not subscribed, do check him out. He's got some reviews on his channel. He's fairly new, so I'm not sure if maybe I think I must have followed the Trusted Nose John. Maybe you led me to him, or Tony. I can't remember, because I think it was one of the accounts you shared on your Wednesday session. So it's very nice. Only come for the naughtiness, John. So thank you so much, Trusted Nose, for tuning in. I can't remember what was your name. Sorry, I'm just addressing you by your handle. So if you don't mind, you can tell us the name. Trusted. And Karen, I think he was on Insta too, and was me. Yes, John, I thought so, that it was you who led me to him. So thank you so much. See, that's how you grow the community. So you see, John, so your work and Tony's on Wednesdays really does help spread the word and bring everybody together, which is nice. So thank you very much, mate. He's on Insta. Yes, I'm following him on Insta, and I'm subscribed to his YouTube on here as well. So we've finished with that sample set, and the notes in Zephyr. It's got notes of linden, there's sandalwood and citrus. To be honest, this is very, very subtle. On my nose, this is, hang on a minute. Let's fish and then try again. So yeah, then we'll try again. Yes, the Zephyr in the collection is the more subtle one from the collection. It really is very subtle to my nose. So from what I've sampled so far, initially, my initial like the one which I like the most from the collection is the Prerogative. Just for the record for now, I think this is nice. The Terrarium is really nice. I think maybe Beyond the Bonds and Prerogative are my top two, then the Terrarium. Yes, definitely. I may end up getting them all because they are that affordable. They are very, very affordable. So moving on. Well, only a year ago, I was some random. Come on, John. I think meeting you guys was the best thing that ever happened, and I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did. I think I remember the first time I met Tony on here. the first time I met you, John. I was like, oh, John Snow. And then I think I was looking on Insta and I'm thinking, could it be the same guy that's on there? So I think I did message you and stuff. And yeah, as they say, then they lived happily ever after. Moving along, we have some new additions. So what do we have? And John, you're not a nut job. You don't know that, you don't know or realize that you are the glue that's holding the whole fragcom together. I don't know if you are so humble, you don't give yourself enough credit, but yes, you are. So thank you for that. You are so supportive to everybody in the community, and it's just amazing. It is amazing. You are amazing, John Snow. And I'm looking forward to seeing the fragrance scented snowdrop, because I think that's gonna come. That's another GP Maya. No, John, it's not FDB. Definitely not. But oh, can you imagine unboxing a FDB this morning? Wouldn't that be nice? I've got a few on my list. I've got a few on my list from FDB, so fingers crossed. And I know Caroline too was looking on one of the capital cities. I think it was New York. And so I've got a few. Do you know what? Can I tell you? I so would love the Parisian from FDB, but it's not in the affordable range. It's richly, I think it's the bottle that's under £500. And the thing is, they don't have the 15 mil for it. Because if they did, I would probably have got the 15 mil and I'll be fine with that. But they don't. So I don't know. It's gonna take me a long time to save, because now, as you can see, the fact that I'm at home now means, you know. Anyway, moving along. Before we talk too much, this is what we have. That's the box it came in. In case you didn't guess, I put you out of your misery. And this one is literally just the card box, literally plain card box. But what came in that plain box? Oh my goodness me. Yeah, John, bargain? I don't think so. It's New York intense. I'm after, but I meant that's what is. What? Oh my gosh, Caroline, I really admire. Oh, look, who's in the house. Hi, Miguel. Good morning. Bon dia. I thought you'd be hard at work. I wasn't even going to tell you that I was going to come on and I'll be talking about some of your creations. So it's lovely to see you here. Thank you so much. So what I was saying, Karen, you say you've made your last purchase for the year. Before I move on, Karen, let me just talk about how I'm so jealous that you are so disciplined. I cannot trust myself to say I will not purchase anything from October to December. Oh my gosh. Karen, me thinking about that, my head is spinning. It's like my pants will be itching, calling me every morning. Oh, thank you so much, Miguel. It's really lovely to see you. Karen, what was the last purchase you made then? Did you get the New York Intense? Did you get the New York? What did you get? I'm so curious, Karen. Please tell me. Wow. I know. Karen, tell us, what did you guess? What did you get? I'm so curious. Oh my God, John, there's 2 months left and I still have from my top 10 list. Embers. I've been seeing a lot about that. I've been seeing that quite a lot. Wow. Okay. Amazing. Karen, you're so disciplined. Wow. You are so disciplined. I feel like I'm not disciplined enough. I've read a lot about that and I'll be checking it out. Wow. Amazing. Well done, Caroline. I'm so proud of you for being so disciplined, because I myself cannot promise myself that that would be ever possible, because, oh my gosh, I'm always looking at things. And even my kids, they're like, my daughter comes and she's like, Mommy, can we look on the Ted Baker website? Do they have any new designs, new shoes? I feel bad that I'm actually passing that down onto my kids. Life is gonna get expensive because they're only getting bigger and wanting more stuff. So that is not really a good thing, is it? Anyway, what did we get? So we've seen the box. Hang on, I'm gonna put these samples back in here, seeing as I'll be coming back to them. And this is what we have from that box. Yes, Miguel's Scent of Fail 2. And for the record, this one is now sold out. Absolutely sold out. And I was lucky enough, someone, I don't know if I should say their name or not, but someone who's a massive fan of Miguel got that fragrance, and they got some backup bottles before it sold out. And because I was talking about it with them sometime, and they said, you know what, I've always had a backup bottle, so if you want, I think I will sell it to you. I was like, are you serious? Wow. And then it came, and you know what? Wow. You guys are making me rethink. Maybe I too should do that. Just not buy anything more. From my top 10 list, I think I've got 2 left. And I know it's the Nikolai New York Intense and Delina. But because I've seen Claire talk about another alternative for Delina, I may check that out. Depending on how I like that, I may end up getting that and not the Delina. We'll see. But 2 left. Other than that, there's a few that I've been eyeing, and yes. So, yes, John, it was really lovely of the person to really think of me, and they thought, oh, I don't know anybody else who would really appreciate this. They said, you are one of the person I thought about who would appreciate it, so it's only right you should have it. I was like, yes, please. And then it came, and you know what? My husband spread this because I was already wearing a lot of things, and I think it was after I was shooting a video. So I was like, I can't even spray anything on myself anymore because I've sprayed so much, which I've got nose fatigue. I can't do this. And then he sprayed it, and he was like, why does he call it Scent of Fail? This is not Scent of Fail. This is Richie's Scent of Paradise. And this fragrance, oh my gosh. It's a lovely, gorgeous, it's like a green fragrance. You get that feel of, you know, imagine walking in a forest, and this is what I said to my husband. That's what it reminds me of. I'm looking, where do I have space where I can spread it? It reminds me of walking in a green forest. And this has to be, I think, like a lovely tropical green forest, tropical, and there's all these lovely plants and all these, and oh my god, it's glorious. It is absolutely glorious. Oh, so anyone looking for Scent of Fail 3, you had it. 3 of 3. Miguel still has 3 bottles of Scent of Fail 3. So if anyone is looking, and that is a gorgeous fragrance. John. After that, no more fails. Oh, can you imagine if Miguel is, anyway, it's a shame because now all these that have been done, he can't go back and do anything more. But can you imagine to mix this Fado Jasmine with Scent of Fail all in one bottle? I think I should try to do that and see what bomb is going to be created. Just for the fun of it. Just sure, but winter is coming now. Miguel, you won't be hibernating from work in winter, will you? because we'll be expecting just more stuff. So we look forward to more creations, Miguel. Anyway, scent of veil. I'm trying to see if I've got room where I can spread it. But this, I can tell you, is a really lovely fragrance, and there is nothing about fail about that fragrance. If anything, I expected scent of veil to be maybe a bit more challenging than the other fragrances, and guess what? What I got is actually a really lovely fragrance. And me and my husband, we were talking, and we said love toxin is more complex and more challenging, I think, compared to scent of veil. And he said that when he was scent of veil, people were not as shocked as they were from love toxin, for example. That people were not as shocked as they were from love toxin, because he said when he wore love toxin to work for the first time, he literally got out of the car and someone was standing like 2 meters away, and they were like, wow, what is that? He said that was their reaction, like, oh my gosh, what is that? Like, they were 2 meters away and they were just like, what is that you're wearing? So you can imagine. But scent of veil is lovely. Okay, I think we're gonna go right up on the arm here. Right up here. That's the only space I've got left where I don't have anything. Oh, yes, this is very like pine in the woods. It's very green forest, pine forest. Imagine that. It's complex, but quite easier on the nose, if that makes sense. Karen. I can see why, Karen. I can see why. I wish to say something, but I won't. My words might haunt me. Yes, Miguel is a proper eye candy. And I remember, I don't know, I was looking on Instagram and then I came across his picture of him, and oh my gosh, who was it that was looking with me? They were like, ooh la la. I said, don't. I'm so innocent. Oh, bless. Miguel says he's so innocent. He is, isn't he? John, stop. Anyway, so yeah, just amazing stuff. Anyway, what I wanted to right. And now, moving on, we come to the kind of big finale, so to speak. Are we ready for this? This is something I am extremely, sorry. I want to get up and do an impression of my kids, what they do when they get excited, and they literally stamp like, ah! That's what I want to do. Wear scents. Good morning. You're never too late. Come on, you're never too late. So you're never too late. Good morning. Welcome. How is it this morning up there? I know, Karen. You know what? It's a good thing I'm not on the kitchen floor, because I think kitchen floor and downstairs, I'm literally like, ah! Anyway, compose thyself. Compose thyself. So, this is the moment of truth. Are we ready? Thank you so much, Karen. You know what? I'm happy if someone smiles because of me rather than if they frown. So yes, a bit of silliness. Life is too short. So you're ready. Let's do this. Yes, let's do this. So this is what the fuss is all about. Acampora Perfumery. And obviously this is a Miguel Matos creation again. But this is not just a Miguel Matos creation. This is also an award-winning creation. So a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. And the one I'm so super excited to have in my collection. Oh, thank you so much. What? Ah, John. Thank you so much, everybody. That's lovely. And yes, Daliso, the presentation is absolutely amazing. Wait till you see the box. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And this is like a solid box. No, John. Let me savor the moment. Come on. Right, so that's the box. Comes off obviously like so. If I can. Come on. Okay, it's coming off. It is coming off. I don't know. Anyway, so the box, voila, comes off. And then this is what you've got. Okay, so that's a postcard from the house and just says for Mia, da 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 da, and some writing there. Okay, lovely stuff. And then you've got the booklet that comes with it as well. And this booklet is so interesting because it's got a lot of thank you so much, Amanda. Good morning. Good morning. It's lovely to see you. So we've got the booklet and it's got all this kind of information in it about their creation, history, and there's a lot. And the good thing is it's obviously in Italian, but you've got the other side of the page in Italian and the other side in English. So it's nice like that. And I think when I opened it, the first thing I saw was Italian. I was like, I can't read in Italian. I think I'm gonna need to learn the new hobby. And then I saw it's in English as well. So I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, so lots of information about all their other creation, things that they do, be it their jewelry, makeup, whatever, everything. And oh my God, there is so many creations here to look forward to. And there's a lot of eye candy as well in this book. Oh, did you see that? There's quite a lot of feet. Okay, behave. Okay, that aside. So, and then the box. So richly, this is where the fragrance is presented in that box. And it's a tin box and it's just a lovely box. And this box kind of reminded me of the boxes of sweets my dad would buy when we were young. And he always would bring from his travels abroad in Europe when we lived in Africa, and they would come and they always would have tins of nice sweets and they were quite precious. So for that as well, reminded me of that, but that's the tin that the fragrance comes on. And the fragrance comes sitting there. Yes, the fragrance is out of the box because what I didn't want was to try and do this and only for the fragrance to fall out. I think after what happened to my Roger Dove bottle, I've learned not to do that. I've learned not to keep the bottles in the boxes where there'll be some, accidents. We don't want that. So yes, I'm catching up on the comments as well. So it's lovely to see you, everyone. Yes, Delisa, it's a nice booklet. Lots of eye candies in there as well, like Italian and looking very exotic. Quite lovely stuff. Oh, I know what this is. You only have a time bar. Oh boy. Yeah, you guessed it right, did you? No, you didn't. And is it Miguel Posey? Oh, you guys. You guys. See, you make such a great audience. This is so, where is it? Lost. I don't know. Okay, we've caught up. So, and voila, this is what the fuss is all about. Award-winning fragrance creation for Acampora by Miguel Matos. And look at that Noah bottle. It's gloss. I was trying so many times to take a picture of it. I took some lovely shots. Oh, very nice. And you know what? When I was gonna post the bottles after I looked, because I was obviously in my room alone, everyone is out of the house. And guess what? Everything had reflected on the bottle, which I didn't quite notice. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't. Because now everyone is going to see everything. So now I have to try again because I realized this bottle does reflect literally everything. I don't know if you can see that. Like everything was reflected on here and I wasn't properly dressed. So I have to try and do this again. But this is Young Hearts by Miguel Matos. I don't know, probably a lot of you watching, you remember seeing him win the olfactive award for it for Acampora. And this fragrance again is another. I've got stuff everywhere richly on me. Like I'm gonna go on my scarf just to remind myself. This is nice. It's a green fragrance again. Green fragrance, and my husband loves this one again. He wore it to work and it lasted richly all day. It's a lovely. This is so nice. This is so nice. And I feel like this fragrance is one which you could enjoy, especially I think maybe in the spring months and stuff like that. So yeah. So use a sheet of black cat to shade it. On one side, does it take the fig? It should help with the infections. Definitely. Thank you so much, Karen. Lawa Falau. Falau. Hi, Fumi. Good morning. It's lovely to see you. Yes. So that was the fragrance. I will tell you what the notes in this one are if you care to just give me a moment. I'm going to look them up because I can smell obviously green notes in that, but I know there is more than just those green notes. So yeah. Anyway, it was really I can't find it. Hold on. Are you still there? I'm trying to catch up on the comments as well. Yes, Mrs. Saucentages, it's so lovely to see you and have you here. That bottle is absolutely gorgeous. And Karen, thank you for the hint. I'll try to do that because next time I'm taking a picture, I'll just make sure I'm dressed properly, that I don't have anything showing. Then we shouldn't have that problem. So, well, John is asking, what is it like? I'm yet to proper give this fragrance a wear, but it's a very green fragrance. If you like green, kind of, I don't know if it's got tea. It's got kind of some mint. Maybe it's mint or peppermint or maybe some ginger. It's lovely, fresh green. It's green, fresh, like piney. It reminds me of walking in kind of a Scandinavian forest, like green forest hoods, that kind of thing. I'm just going to look up the notes. So, yes, and if you like green fragrances, I think you would enjoy that. Sausage and the muffin, Tony. You guys. Pine fair. There, that's it. I knew it's got pine, definitely. Yeah. So saffron. Wow. Well, I've been about more than you think, Karen. Yes, me. This is what happens if you don't wear pants. Just remember Instagrams. That is the honest truth carried. Like literally, I need to remember. Like you know what, put on something because yeah, this bottle wasn't so kind. I literally came up. I was like, I was like, no, this can't be happening. So I'm looking at Young Hearts, but I don't know if this is the same because this is the pure. Miguel, is the pure essence different composition totally from this one? Because I think this is a eau de parfum, isn't it? This is an yes, this is an eau de parfum. So let's just have a um, bear with you guys, but definitely this has some fur in it. And this is a 2020 Art and Olfaction Awards winner. So, and oh my gosh, Miguel, this is really gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done. It's a beautiful creation. And like I said, there is the same composition of the EDP. Ah, how Andy is having the perfume in there better fragrant. John, I see what you did there. Well done. Moss and Mossians and Rose. The pure is the same as, but they perform different because of the okay. That's amazing. So in this one, what we've got the bergamot, like yes. So I was right about the bergamot and the pine. We've got pine, jasmine. That must come in the heart. We've got birch leaf as well, pine, galbanum, there's fir balsam, we've got rose, there's oak moss, patchouli, musk, and amber. I need to wear it properly on skin, but I haven't really had the chance to properly wear it. So, well, obviously, like everything else, once I've properly worn this fragrance, I will come back with a review because, like I said, I haven't worn it. My husband did. I haven't had the time to wear it, so I will be wearing it soon, and I will do a full review of it because at the moment, I could smell where on the top notes, like I said, the pine, where I could smell the bergamot, and it's really lovely. At the same time, it's got that kind of dryness to it. In as much as it is like a green forest pine and everything, there's something kind of dry about it. So it'll be interesting to put it on skin and see how it performs. So it will be interesting. Anyway, Miguel, I do like the eau de parfum because I think it should project as well a bit more than the pure essence, I think. So, hi Barry, good morning. How are you doing? Can't wait to try this award. Yes, Amanda, I think, yes. You know what? This is nice. I can see this, I can get the saffron now. Like I can smell it. I think I'm gonna be wearing this scarf out on pickup again, so then I can just get hints of it, just a bit hints of it. So yes, Amanda, I think you would like it. It's kind of similar to like fragrances that you make that are about hoods and things like that. So yeah, so Barry, it's lovely to have you here. Thank you so much. Pure Essence projects. Oh, don't make me want that one too. Yeah, so anyway, so that was the end of the unboxing and sampling. I'm trying to find its box and put it back in. And look at that. Isn't that precious? Isn't that just precious? I don't want to really take it out. Like, I don't even have what we smelling. Barry, give me a moment, but this was the last one we were smelling. So this is Young Arts, the award-winning fragrance from Miguel Matos, created for Acampora, and it comes in that tin like so. So that's the tin. I don't want to close it tightly. I'll leave it as it is. And other than that, we did smell the scent of Fell. So this is scent of Fell 2, which is quite nice because now I've got a scent of Fell 3 as well in a sample. So I'll probably talk about them together, see how different they are from each other. And other than that, we did sample this sample set from Avenoir Perfumery. And there's 4 samples in this. There's Prerogative, there's Zephyr, there's Beyond the Bonds, and we had Terrenium. So we've been sampling those, and I feel like I'm immersed in so much hoodiness, so much hoodie. It's like everything I've been sampling this morning is just been about green notes, woody notes. That's all. We had one with vanilla, but even that vanilla wasn't like so much coming through. But love Miguel Matos, so different from the norm. Me too. And yes, so we sampled those, and we are just coming to the end of the stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And before you go, tomorrow evening at 7 p.m., I will be talking to Avenoir Perfumery. So I hope you will be here. And thank you so much for your support. And everyone saying, oh, never smelled those Fells. What, have you not? You should try them. Miguel did say he's still got the scent of Fell 3. 3 bottles left. 3 bottles left. So if you are looking to try them, do try them. They are super unique, complex, because as you can imagine, the scent of Fells is richer everything put together in one. And what do you get? This is what we get. And you know what? I was just saying to everyone that even though this is named the scent of Fell, my husband said this should be named the scent of paradise, because it's actually really a gorgeous fragrance, like comes off, it's unique. But then I expected, like he said, that it was going to be a lot more complex. It's not. And his admission was, when he wore scent of Fell, and the other time he wore Love Toxins, that people were much more shocked, like from Love Toxin, than they were from scent of Fell. Like literally, Love Toxin, if you tried it, so this is even not as challenging as that one, at least for some people. That's what he came across, that's what he realized. So it might be different for everybody, but yes, a bit of hood in the morning is always fun. And yes, Barry, so you see, if you think that Love Toxin was too much, I think you will find that the scent of Fell might actually be even easier on your nose compared to that. So that is not as strong. So yeah, so always try things and see what you like, see what works. But it's been absolutely amazing, and thank you so much. Such a pleasure to have you all and be here and supporting. And thank you, Mia. Good to join you guys. Thank you so much. You all made such a great live. I shall see you soon. Have an amazing day. I will be later on Instagram catching up on posts and everything else. I shall see you soon. Have an amazing day, a great week. Take care. Much love. Bye. Thank you for watching.